Only Allah subhanahu, all worship to be done only for Him. Enjoy not anybody or anything to worship Him. And the second is worship to be done only according to the principles of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the light of the model life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, both of the principles are based on kalma shahada. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. So it is clear that Tauheed is one of the basic principles of Islam religion. Dear audience, the all prophets and messengers in the world have called the people to Tauheed as it is the real invitation from Allah. Also Prophet Muhammad raised up his companions to this very Tauheed. The first invitation of our ancestors and forefathers was this very Tauheed. To follow the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad and his companions, Allama Abu Muhammad Ibrahim Arvi rahimahullah tried his best to call the people of Ara and around to it to Tauheed. And he established the Madrasa Ahmadiyya Salafiyya in Ara so that people may know the real meaning of Tauheed and can abolish polytheism and novelish religion and bad customs of the society in Islam. A number of people got advantages from his message of Tauheed. May Allah provide him the highest place in paradise, Jannatul Firdaus, Ameen. The audience, there are three aspects of Tauheed. The first is Tauheed al-Uluhiyyah, that's mean the unity of deity of worship. And the second is the Tauheed al-Rububiyyah, that's mean the unity of lordship. And the third is Tauheed al-Asma wa Sifat, that's mean Tauheed of Allah, names and attributes. Dear listeners, now it is better to explain all kinds of Tauheed one by one. The first is Tauheed al-Uluhiyyah. It is giving witness that Allah is the alone all kinds of ibadah, that is worship, whether done in public or in private, in words and deed, as well as denying ibadah to any other but Allah, whoever that may be. Allah said in the Holy Quran in chapter number 17 verse number 23, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُ إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ, and your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him. Allah again said in the Holy Quran in chapter number 4 verse number 36, وَعَبُدُ اللَّهَ وَلَا تُشْرِكُ بِهِ شَيْئًا, worship Allah and join none with Him in worship. Allah Almighty further said in the Holy Quran in chapter number 20 verse number 14, إِنَّنِي أَنَا اللَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنَا فَاعْبُدْنِي وَأَقِمِ الصَّلَاةَ لِذِكْرِي, verily I am Allah, La ilaha illa ana, that's mean none has the right to be worshipped but I, so worship me and perform a salat for my remembrance. Other verses are mentioned to me in the same declaration. There is no God but Allah fulfills the meaning perfectly. Now the question is, what is the opposite of Tauheed? Its opposite is Shirk. That's mean associating other God with Allah. It's of two types. The first is a major shirk, which is the absolute opposite of Tauheed. And the second is a minor shirk, which is the absolute opposite of to if terms Allah's perfection. The audience, now we take the second kind of Tauheed, Tauheed of Lordship. It is the firm belief that Allah is the Lord everything, their king, their creator, and the one who directed and controlled them, and He was no partner in His domain, no protector from humiliation, no one can stop His command, no one can question His judgment, no one can oppose Him, no one is equal to Him, no one shares any of the attributes of His Lordship or the meaning of His names and attributes. Allah Almighty further said in the Holy Quran in chapter number 6 verse number 1, Alhamdulillahi alladhi khalaqa as-samawati wal-arda wa ja'ala adh-dhulumati wan-nur thumma alladhina kafaru bi rabbihim ya'dilun. All the praises and thanks are to Allah, who alone created the heavens and the earth and organized the darkness and the light. Allah again said in the Holy Quran in chapter number 1 verse number 1, verse number 2, Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. All the praises and thanks be to Allah, the Lord of the alamin. That's mean mankind, jinn and all they exist. The audience, now I would like to explain the third type of Tauheed. Tauheed of Allah, names and attributes. It is the belief in what Allah has attributes to Himself in His book and what His Messenger ﷺ described Him with. These attributes are the most beautiful names of Allah and the highest attributes. Belief in such should be without having to ask how, as Allah combined the affirmed belief in them and the negating of describing how there are in several Quranic verses. Allah said in the Holy Quran in chapter number 20 verse number 110, يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمَا خَلْفَهُمْ وَلَا يُحِيطُونَ بِهِ عِلْمًا. Allah knows what happens to them in His creatures and what will happen to them in the hereafter, but they will never compass anything of His knowledge. Allah Almighty further said in the Holy Quran in chapter number 112 verse number 4, وَلَمْ يَكُلْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ, there is none co-equal and comparable into Him. The audience, now I would like to say some merits of Tauheed. Tauheed is the first pillar of Islam. Tauheed is the first invitation of all prophets and messengers of Allah. Tauheed is the first obligation whose acceptance and confession in the very core of the heart is compulsory to every Muslim. Tauheed is the guarantee of ultimate success. Tauheed is the only thing that differs between a Muslim and a disbeliever. No anyone can enter Islam without Tauheed. At last I pray to Allah, may He give us that stand to follow the right faith of Tauheed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.